So this one's going to be a guitar lesson, and I want to show you how to play Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, something that everyone should know. Certainly a key track off of American Idiot by Green Day, so it's certainly a good song for any beginner to learn. So in this lesson I'm going to show you the main parts to the verse and everything, and I will do a second video in regards to the chorus, bridge section and things like that. So here we go. So if you're into the guitar now and you've been playing for a few weeks, you should have picked up, a decent number, 4 or 5 decent chords, easy chords, open chords, so seven chords. So I'm in the E minor chord, and that's going to be 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0. Now it's up to you the way you play it, but I choose to play it with my index finger free so I can do some pull-offs and different things like that, but that's got no relevance to this song at all. So E minor. Good part of this song is that each chord is played the same pattern of strumming, and there's no real deviation from that. There's no tricky little pull-offs and little lead lines. It's just straight chords, straight rhythm, no shit with it. So E minor to a G chord. Now a G chord is going to be 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. Now that's one variation of a G chord. So I would recommend you learn the G chord this way, because it will help you to learn it. So as you can see there, I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. I've got my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, and I've got my pinky finger on the bottom string, so the high E string on the 3rd fret. Now this may be quite hard to begin with, so you could play it the usual way, the 4-finger way, with the added B string on the 3rd fret, to give it more of an open sound. But just to give you a heads up and a good head start, you will probably need to play it this way, because that way you can change chords easier, and it just becomes a whole lot easier to change chords. So that is the way I would recommend playing a G chord for this song, like that. So first we have our E minor chord and our G chord. So into context. So now we're going to go to a D chord. Now a D chord is a simple transition. So D chord is now going to be, this time we have to make sure that we're not playing the top 2 strings. So we're not going to be playing the low E or the A string. Now the way we mute those strings is we put our thumb over the top 2 strings. We're not going to push them down in any sort of way, but we're just going to cover them over so we get this sort of sound. So they're muted. So we're going to be playing from the D string down. So the D chord is going to be 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 2. There's a close look there of if you're a visual learner, to learn it like that. That's a D chord. So putting it into context then. So that's our 3 chords, and there's literally one more chord in this section. And there's an A chord. Now an A chord, there is different way to play an A chord, and that's the good thing about the A chord. If you've learned it this way, with the 3-finger way, so that's going to be 0, 0, 2, 2, 2, 0. So that's all 3 fingers bunched up. So that's index on the D string on the 2nd fret, middle finger on the G string 2nd fret, and the ring finger on the B string 2nd fret. Like that, just to show you again. Now there is a cheating way that you could play it, and that is index finger only, and that's going to be covering those 4 strings that those 3 strings, I should say, apologies, those 3 strings that are being held down by these 3. So we're going to hold them down with our index finger instead. So it does give it more of a more bright and open sound with the added high E as well. Just that more A5 type sound with a power chord type sound. Because it is effectively a power chord, and that's the decent thing about learning different chords in different ways and different fingerings. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. That was pretty much the verse. Now, I wanted to show you the verse and the main chords to that song, because you will know that there's quite a lot of songs that just go from those 4 chords. There's Wonderwall by Oasis, which is simply the same chord progression, but with a capo on the 2nd fret. And there are another song called Paradise by Coldplay, which is also those chords. So you will find that there's lots and lots of songs that go from those 4 chords, and that was the idea of this lesson, was to get you to learn those 4 chords, because you will now be able to learn many songs from different genres and different time periods and different styles, really. So I hope that's helped. If you've got any questions for me, drop me a link or a comment in the description down below, and I'll get back to you. Cheers for your time, and I'll, as always, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.